Welcome folks to another product review. This time I'm talking about the Askar103 APO refractor, which I've had for about 2 months now. You can see from this picture it's quite a step up from my 60mm refractor. It actually weighs about 5 kilograms and it's 3 feet in length. In this video I'm going to talk about some of the specifications, but I'll also show some image data at the end as well. The scope comes with this very nice case. It's certainly good quality. It contains some very nice foam padding in there. But the main problem is you have to dismantle the telescope to get it back in the box, and there's certainly no room for a flattener or any other accessories, so I think it's more of a storage case. Looking at the scope itself, it's certainly good quality, very nice finish to it. It has this extended dew shield which can be locked down, as you can see on the left hand side. It's got a dovetail bar that's really good length, allows you to find the balance on your mount, which I've done already. And it's got this utility rail on the top, which I just use as a handle, but it can be used for other things, for example, mounting the ASI air. Towards the back of the telescope, there's 2 finder shoes, which is always a nice feature to have. I'm just using one at the moment with my 30mm guide scope. The focuser has this protective cap, which prevents you from knocking the focus. Having said that, it's quite difficult to remove in cold weather. The camera rotator at the back is clearly marked, as is the focus tube, and everything works really smoothly and is easy to lock down. For those of us doing astrophotography, you want to buy one of the flattener reducers. I've got the 1x flattener, which maintains the native focal length at 700mm and costs $399. The other 2 reducers are shown for interest. The 0.6 reducer is quite a bit more expensive because it replaces the back third of the telescope. Now, all the flattener reducers maintain a back focus of 55mm. The attraction of the scope for me was its price. It's described as a budget refractor, and you can see I've listed another couple of example 100mm aperture refractors there from 2 other manufacturers, and they're quite considerably more expensive, but all these 3 will require flattener reducers. So it's a budget refractor. How good will the image quality be? Well, I'm going to finish with some examples both of colour and monochrome data. So I'm going to start with some image data from my one-shot colour camera, which is the 533 MC Pro. On the left-hand side, I've got a single 1-minute sub-exposure that I'm looking at with the aberration inspector in PixInsight. And you can see that right to the corners, there's no real problems in star shape. Everything looks pretty good. And there's certainly no evidence of chromatic aberration. And on the right-hand side, the stacked data there over 7 hours on the Trifid Nebula. And just to finish off that example, I'm showing on the right-hand side the final processed image. Moving on to some monochrome data, this was with the 533 Pro. This data set is a 6-hour hydrogen alpha stack on the right-hand side, and on the left-hand side, a 5-minute single sub-exposure of the Eagle Nebula. And again, looking at the corners, you can't see any problems with the stars. And here's some corresponding oxygen data. This is from a 7-hour stack on the right-hand side, and a single 5-minute sub-exposure on the left, again, shows no real issues. The final processed image zoomed in on the pillars of creation. I was more than happy with the quality of this image. So in summary, I'm more than happy with the refractor. I'm getting good image quality with it. I think it's fantastic value for money, and I'd have no hesitation in recommending this to other people. So thank you for watching. I hope you've liked the video. I try and keep them nice and short. If you do like what you see, please subscribe to the channel. And if you have any comments, just drop me a line and I'm more than happy to reply. And I'll see you again on the next one.